Welcome to Commander's Cauldron. Today is a very special episode. It is our first super episode. It's a bunch of games, all from our streams in the past month or so, that we didn't really have time to edit together. So here they all are crammed together. We are going to have all the deck lists and timestamps for who is in what and where in the description down below, as well as in the actual video itself. Thanks in advance. And hopefully we do this kind of thing more if it's something y'all like.
I will play an Arid Misa.
In response, I'll concede.
I win. I am going to shortcut. I am just going to crack that for a plans. Esper Sentinel. I'll also go ahead and put this Mana Crypt down before somebody puts a Ristic Study or a Fish on the board. And then I'll pass.
I will put out the spectator seating, and I will play an Esper Sentinel.
Y'all, what the
And
heck?
I will pass.
Draw for turn. I am just going to play this Mana Confluence, and I will pass the turn.
I'm gonna play a Morphic Pool. I will cast a Crypt of Mania.
I have a
Let's
response.
go.
I have a response to the Esper triggers. We're gonna Simian Spirit Guide, Orcish Bowmaster.
What?
Oh, that's so good.
Let's go.
Pew, 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 pew. Who's got the soundboard? Do it.
That's
Do it.
Anna's looking for. Oh no, I know which one you're gonna hit us with. The
The hall.
Huh?
true. True, actually. ETV, I will shoot Pez's, and then we'll have y'all both are drawing apparently. So Anna's yours will get shot, and then I will ping Pez in the face for one.
I think you should ping Oblivion in the face for one,
Okay.
since you already took away one of my resources.
You know what?
And she just played a Mana Crypt.
I will believe you. I will shoot Oblivion for one. We'll make it even across the
Game.
board.
I'm going to cast a Demonic Tutor. If that's good, I'll go get a card, put it in my hand, and pass the turn.
I will untap. I will roll for my Crypt. Odds will be ouchies, just forevermore. That is a 4, so I will not take damage. I'll draw. I will play my land for turn as this Crystal Vein, which I will crack for 2 colorless, and cast Elishnorn. Well, I will pass.
Draw a card for turn. That's definitely not what I want to see off the top of my library. I will shock in this Godless Shrine. Ka-chow, ka-chow. I think I'm just gonna try my best to deal with this now. It hurts me really bad. I'm gonna Molten Collapse the Orcish Bowmasters.
Oh, what does that do? I'll just have to bring it back.
Don't.
You're not allowed.
I will untap and draw. I'll play a Volcanic Island, which I will be tapping for a Mystic Remora.
Fish.
Fish, and if the fish is good... Oh, I don't want to get punched by an Elishnorn. And I know that's what's punching me.
I know you're not on Adnos.
That's true. This is true. Oh, I was like, are we about to, like, beat up a Nas player again like we did yesterday?
Yeah.
I think this time I will have 3 going at Pez. This is Retribution for the Orcs.
That's fair.
And I will pass the turn after that.
I thought I was gonna get another turn before the Norn happened. But
That's how she gets you. It just jumps out of nowhere. It's like a jump scare.
yeah, she's a sneaky little beaky.
5 nights at Elishnorn's.
I may just have to pass, actually.
Do your Mana Crypt.
Oh, I didn't. You're so true, King. Heads, I win. I flipped a heads. Okay, now I'm done. Bye.
I will untap and roll for my Crypt. That is a 6. The one is on the other side. I'll draw for turn.
Just a die with 2 1s.
The cursed dice. Also just known as cheating.
Well, I mean, we
I-
are playing webcam CEDH, so, you know.
I do have my lap sideboard. I will send Elishnorn to Oblivion. I am also gonna play this Charismatic Conqueror.
Oh, this thing.
Risen them up and making some babies. I'll pass. I like to say really awful things and then see Scylla's reaction,
will
so I'm sorry that y'all are
upkeep and
missing
draw.
that part.
Here's a Lotho.
Would you like him to be tapped?
Yeah.
I will make
I'll
one
have-
singular vampire.
I'll be done.
I will untap. I will pay for the fish. It's like the worst draw humanly imaginable now that Elishnorn is out. Yeah. Yeah, I drew Dockside. I'm just gonna pass the... No, I can't even attack Anna because she has a freaking 4/7 vigilance. What do I do? No, I'm just gonna leave a blocker up. I'll pass the turn.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw. Pass.
I will untap. I will roll for my crypt, and that is a 6 again. I'm gonna play this Boromir, and then I will go to combat. I'm gonna send a 4/7 at Scylla, and a 2/2 at Pez. Then I will pass.
I'm gonna play Lizard. And have Lizard enter the battlefield tapped.
I will make a vampire.
Abe, I'm gonna punch you for 2. And then I'll pass.
We're gonna pay for the fish. Oh, and then I'll pass the turn. Oh my god, y'all are all responsible people. And...
I'm gonna play a Llanowar Waste and pass.
I'll roll for my crypt. That is a 1, so I'll take 3. I am gonna play this White Plume Adventurer.
That plume be white.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
If White Plume is good, I'm gonna get 2 initiative triggers. I will search for a basic first.
I'd like to respond to that.
Enjoy your planes. I really needed that. Second room, I am gonna scry 2. I will leave them both on top in the same order I found them. Then I will go to combat. Send Elishnorn at Oblivion, Boromir, and Charismatic Conqueror at Pez. After that, I'll pass.
I'll play City of Brass. I will tap 3, take a damage from City of Brass, and play Timna. Well, I'll pass.
So Mystic Remora dies because I can't pay for it anymore.
Rip fish.
Aha! There's a Scalding Tarn that I can't use. Do I even bother casting any... No, I don't think I even bother. I think I just pass the turn. Yeah.
On the end of your turn, I'm gonna pay 2 life, and I'm gonna Noxious Revival my Demonic Tutor back on top of my library. So let's go ahead and cast that D-Toots. And then I'm gonna lose a life to my Llanowar Waste and cast a Bloodchief Ascension. I will pass.
With the milling, that sounds really scary. I will untap and roll for my crypt. I will proceed into the Undercity. I will goad the opposition agent. Then draw the card that I regret putting up there. A Marsh Flats. I am gonna go to combat. I'll send my Elishnorn at Pez, and then I will pass.
An attempt of Swords to Plowshare on the Orc token. I'll then move to combat and attack you with Timna and Caddis. Yeah, so everyone will take 3, but then I will move to the beginning of my second main phase and lose 1 life and draw 1 card. From City of Brass, making a black, and I'll tap Godless Shrine for a black, and I'll play Dwathi Voidwalker, and then I'll pass.
Would you like that Voidwalker to be tapped?
No.
I will make 2 vampires.
Alrighty. I will draw for turn. Wow. I am just passing the turn. I can't do anything.
Well, then I guess I'll just smack Pez with my opposition agent. I'll move to my end step. I'll put a counter on Bloodchief Ascension that doesn't matter now and pass.
I will proceed into the Undercity and draw a card. I will tap my Mana Crypt. I'll have 1 colorless floating. I'm gonna play this Soul Ring. Then I'm gonna tap 2, 3, and a white for the Seasoned Dungeoneer. Dungeoneer is good. I'm going to get 2 dungeon triggers. So I will get the last room, which is reveal the top 10 cards of my library, put a creature from among them onto the battlefield with 3 1/1 counters, and it gains hexproof until my next turn. I'll get the Luminous Broodmoth. I think after that, I am going to go to combat. Boromir and Elishnorn both at Scylla. Then I will send 5 vampires, an Orcish Bowmaster, and Charismatic Conqueror at Oblivion. On the attack, I will get a Seasoned Dungeoneer trigger. So I will give the White Plume Adventurer protection from creatures and explore. It is a non-land, which I will leave on top, so she will get a 1/1 counter, making her a 4/4. After that, I will pass.
Oh, let's see here. Scylla, I'll attack you for 1 with Kedis, and Honey, I'll attack you for 2 with Timna. And then at the beginning of my post-combat main phase, I will lose 2 life since I attacked 2 opponents, and I will draw 2 cards. I think I will play this Ancient Tim and pass my turn.
Can I actually do something with this? No, I literally can't because of Elishnorn. Oh my god. So now I have a playable card. I'm exiling this Mayhem Devil to pay for a Fury. So I have a 3/3 double striker. No, we're okay. Yeah, I'm just passing the turn there.
I'll play this Exotic Orchard as land for turn, and I will pass and try not to die.
I will untap, close the OBS window I just accidentally opened. Under City Trigger, I will scry 2. Pay a white and 1. I'll have a single colorless floatin' for this Wall of Omens. I'll draw my 2 cards. I will play my second spell for the turn, which is a Chrome Mox. I will exile the Spirit of the Labyrinth. And I will move to combat. I will send my Seasoned Dungeoneer and the Luminous Broodmoth both at Scylla. Then I will send Elishnorn at Pez. And then I'll send a White Plume at Oblivion. On the attack, I'll give Seasoned Dungeoneer protection from creatures and explore. It is a land which I will put in my hand.
Okay, sick. I'll block with my opposition agent.
I'm going to pay a white and 2 for this Archon of Emeria. And I'll pass.
I'll just move to combat. Anna, I'll attack you for 3. And Honey, I'll attack you for 3. And from there, I will move to the beginning of my second main phase. And I will lose 2 life. I'll tap 3 and I'll play a Bergie. And then I'll pass.
Well, before you draw that card, I assume you've gone through your untap and you're in your upkeep.
I am in my upkeep.
I am
I
going
getting
to
silenced?
hit you with an Orm's Chant.
Okay, that's fine. I'll draw for turn. I'll pass the turn.
Alright. I will untap, I will upkeep, I will see if I live. I flipped a tails, and I will die.
I don't think we're long for this world anyway, so...
I'll draw for turn. I will go to combat. I'm going to swing Luminous Broodmoth, Seasoned Dungeoneer, Archon, 6 1/1 vampires hate you as well. Scylla, I'm going to send Elishnorn and 3 vampires, White Plume, Charismatic Conqueror, and Boromir at you.
I will declare Fury as a blocker on the white plume. Actually, no, on the vampire. And then I will lose 1 and attempt to abrupt decay. Yeah, so I'll attempt to abrupt decay the white plume.
I will pay a white and rebuff the wicked. Forget I said that. Okay, yeah. So you'll kill my white plume.
And then I only take 7. I take. Oh, that's still 10.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so it didn't matter. I die too.
Start us off. Ooh, a piece of candy. I would like to crack this Marsh Flats. I'm going to find a Badlands and cast this Blood Chief Ascension. And then that'll be it for me.
Play this Flooded Strand, and I'm gonna crack it for a Plains and otherwise pass.
Magical cards. Halooty doody. We are going to crack for Tropical Island. And we are going to use the Trop or Mystic Remora. I'll pass the turn.
Vault of Whispers. Monocrypt.
I'll draw with my Remora.
I'm all set there. Pass turn.
Alright, I will play this Underground Sea. Cast a Mana Vault. And I will pass.
I will draw. I will play this Ancient Tomb. I'll pass.
Untap. I'm going to pay for the fish. Play this Volcanic Island. Pass the turn.
Upkeeps. Odds hurt. Cephalid Coliseum. Italian. ETBs, I'm going to choose 2. And that will be end of turn for me.
I would like to cast Crown. To engage in Crown Bat. Scylla, I'm going to hit you for 4. I will move to my Instep and trigger Blood Chief Ascension.
I will begin my turn and draw. I think I'm just gonna move to my instep and discard a big.
Untap. Upkeep. I think we are letting the fish go. We are going to tap for 1 green for a Birds of Paradise. That's all I'm going to do. I'll pass the turn.
Crypt. That's odds again. That hurts. 1. Soul Ring. Go to combat phase. Chris, I'm going to try to bonk you for 3 here. Nothing on second main pass turn.
End step, trigger Blood Chief. Upkeep, I'm not going to pay for the Mana Vault. I will lose 1 to Mana Vault. I would like to go to combat, and I'm going to send Crom at Anna. I would like to cast this Ledger Shredder. If the Ledger Shredder's good, I will pass the turn.
I will draw. Ooh, a land. I'm gonna lose 2 life, and for 4 mana, I'm gonna play this Trouble in Pairs. I will pass after that.
1, 2. I would like to cast this Gilded Drake. I would like a Crown. I'm just going to cast a Tinderwall.
Trigger Ledger Shredder.
That's your second spell this turn. I will draw a card from Trouble in Pairs. It's almost like I have a Crom.
I'm going to discard this Counterbalance. Put a +1/+1 counter on the Shredder.
I am passing the turn.
River of Tears. Land return. I'm going to tap the Monocrypt for 2. River of Tears for black. Vault of Whispers for black. And Shieldred.
Oh god, we're gonna die.
Go to combat. And Scylla, I'm going to bonk you for 3. I'm going to pass turn there.
I'm gonna move to combat. I'm gonna swing Ledger Shredder at Bug, and I'm going to swing the Gilded Drake at Scylla. I'm gonna cast this Gilded Drake. ETB. Now I have to make a really hard choice. I'm gonna snag the Shieldred. And then I will pass my turn.
Oh, I think I'm just gonna take 2 and cast Elishnorn. And then I will pass.
We're going to do it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Trigger Blood Chief Ascension.
Right. I lose 2 life. I'll cast Heuristic Study. Yeah, I'm cool with just passing the turn there.
Land for turn, snow-covered island. 1 and a blue to Gilded Drake. I'm not going to walk it back. I'll just keep the 3/3 flyer and see how that fares for me.
Respectable.
I'll head to combat. Send Alien your way, Anna. I will pass turn after that.
I'm gonna play this Mana Confluence as my land for the turn. Yeah, we're going to send Shieldred at Scylla and the Gilded Drake at Anna.
In response, I am going to Mini Rift Shieldred.
Pass the turn.
I think I will lose 2 life from my Ancient Tomb. I'm gonna die real soon. To cast this, Touch the Spirit Realm. ETB, I will target Crom and Talion. Then I'll go to combat. And I'll send Elishnorn at Chris. And then I'm gonna pass.
We are going to do 1, 2, 3 for Rayhan. You know what? Anna, you're gonna get your knockoff Crom trigger off of me, I think. I'm gonna
Great value, Crom.
evoke Fury. Pitching this gamble. I'm passing the turn.
Let's see if the crypt hurts me. It does. Land for turn is a Gemstone Caverns. Shieldred. Combat phase. Anna. Gilded Drake. We will counterbalance.
I'm gonna respond to my Ledger Shredder trigger. I'm gonna cast this Vampiric Tutor. As a show of good faith, I will cast a Swan Song targeting the counterbalance, paying for Heuristic Study.
I'm gonna respond to the draw trigger.
Sure.
I'm going to exile this Winds of Abandon and evoke this Solitude. That is good. ETB, I will exile Shieldred and the Ledger Shredder.
That is end of turn for me, if nobody has any further actions on mine.
Interesting. I'm gonna pass. Unfortunately.
I will untap and draw. Play my land for turn. I will pay 4 for this the One Ring. I will discard a Gemstone Caverns to play a Mox Diamond. I'm gonna go to combat and send Elishnorn at Chris.
Draw. Oh, let's go. We hit a land. That makes me so happy. I'm going to cast Braids. We're going to leave these two up, and we are going to go to our end step. And we are going to sack this Birds of Paradise.
Attack Spirit.
I'm taking 2 and you can draw a card.
I will also take 2 and you can draw a card.
Cool. So I will pass the turn.
Limdul's Vault. Pass turn.
I'll pass.
I will untap. I'm gonna lose 1 from my ring. I'm gonna play this Esper Sentinel, paying for Rhystic Study. And this Boromir, I cannot pay for Rhystic Study. And I am gonna move to combat and send Elishnorn at Chris. And then I will pass.
In your end step, Anna, I'm going to pay 1 green, discarding this Boseiju to hit the Blood Chief's Ascension. I lose 2 because of it, but
Not the Blood Chief's Ascension.
yeah.
I will respond to the Boseiju. Alright, chat, let's see if this pays off. I'm gonna start by casting Snap, targeting Rayhan. I'm gonna cast a Demonic Consultation. I'm going to name Brain Freeze. Okay, there is our Brain Freeze. So notable things that we exiled. Mayhem Devil, Born Upon a Wind, Bolus's Citadel, Force of Will, Mystic Remora, Oppo, Thoracle, and Hullbreaker Horror. And then I'm going to lose a life and cast this Brainstorm targeting Scylla. I'm going to point all of my Brainstorm targets at you, Scylla.
Yeah. I have a way to stop this, but I cannot do it if Boromir's out. So if you want me alive, then I guess do that. But if not, then I will die. So
Is keeping you alive worth getting rid of Blood Chief's Ascension? I honestly think so. Yeah, I'll go ahead and sack Boromir.
cool. And then I will Mind Break Trap.
And break chat, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what I thought.
And you can draw for me.
That's
I will draw.
really unfortunate. You will take 2.
Yep. I will take the 2.
Okie dokie.
Sweet. Are we good to go into my turn now?
Yeah.
1 for Soul Ring. You know what? Screw it. We're not gonna. We'll cast Crom, which I think is my second spell. For Anna, right? You have a thing that.
Yeah, Trouble in Pairs. I'll draw a card.
I think we are still going to just to leave blockers up, and we will go to our end step. Braids is going to trigger. I'm gonna sacrifice my Soul Ring. We're going to discard Razaketh. 7 cards in my hand. Passing the turn.
2 blue. Lorien Revealed. Draw 3. We'll go to combat. Anna, Gilded Drake, your way. And then I will go to my end step. I need to clean up.
Fuck it, we ball. Underworld Breach.
Rhystic Study trigger.
Go for it.
Esper Sentinel trigger as well.
All yours.
Fierce Guardianship.
Oh. Here's this offer.
Not paying for Rhystic again, I assume.
Go for it.
That's your
All
second
yours.
spell, so I'll draw for Trouble in Pairs.
Same. I'll
Yeah.
draw with Crom. I'm good with offer. I do have a response still.
Reach on the stack.
Swan Song using one of the treasures, which is my second spell. So Anna, you can draw from me as well.
I will.
Oh.
Oh, I also have an Esper from you, don't I? Or did you already pay it?
I did not pay it.
I will take one to pay for Ristic. I'm going to cast an LED and pass.
As a mono white player, I have more cards in my hand than I have ever had in my entire life. Land for turn is a Crystal Vein. Yeah, this might backfire on me, but I'm gonna do it just because I'm about to die anyways. I'm gonna pay 2 life for my Ancient Tomb. And I'm gonna crack this Crystal Vein for 2 colorless. For this Moonshaker Cavalry. I could just kill Scylla. I'm gonna go to combat. I'm going to send... Chris is the bigger threat at the moment, but... And then Scylla, but I can't get through on Scylla. At least not enough. Well, I could kill you. I could just straight kill you. And then you die. And then I die. I'm gonna swing my Esper Sentinel and Elishnorn both at you, Chris. I have 13 cards in my hand, so I need to do some discarding, but I am moving to my end step.
Oh, I wish I still had that Blood Chiefs.
In your end step, I'm gonna cast this Entomb. We are going to dump our own Underworld Breach.
Oh, I really hate that.
Gonna play this Gaia's Cradle as my land to cast Squirming Emergence.
What are we targeting?
Underworld Breach.
What? No.
Force of Negation. I will exile this Demonic Betrayal.
I will Flusterstorm on the Force of Negation.
Boo.
That's your second spell.
Yes.
That is my second spell.
Second spell,
Okay.
I'll draw for Trouble in Pairs, tap 1, and play this Orum's Chant.
I'm gonna lose 1 life. I'm going to Consult. Is good. I'm going to name... It's not Force... It's either Force of Will or Deflecting Swat. Because Orum's Chant can be swatted. We're gonna name Deflecting Swat. My heart's pounding. Deflecting Swat. I will cast the Deflecting Swat. If that's good, I'm going to have Orum's Chant target Bug. Bring back Underworld Breach. The unfortunate part is, like, I didn't have any artifacts in it, and I tapped incorrectly. I should have kept my Mana Confluence up and not the other thing. So I could have just Entombed again if I had done it a different way to just get LED in, because I have Brain Freeze in my hand, so I'm gonna cast the Brain Freeze. So Storm is 6. Yeah, I have a land in hand, and there's a Mox Diamond in there. I would be able to, like, cast the Mox Diamond, then I would just be able to Entomb Lion's Eye Diamond into my graveyard to finish everything else off. Does anybody have pre-games?
I do.
Ace, let's go.
Just don't pitch Chain of Vapor.
Cool. And then I guess I'll start us off. I am going to do this Overgrown Tomb as my land. I'm going to cast this Chrome Mox, which I'm going to put an Ignoble Hierarch. And then I'm going to use the Chrome Mox for a Mana Vault. And I will pass the turn.
I'll play a mountain, and I'll play everyone's funny monkey.
Rograhk.
Yeah.
He's too fast. You can't see him. That's why there's no picture.
Ah, okay.
And that's going to be my turn.
I will play this Command Tower, this Lotus Petal, and this Polymerization to combine them both into a Dranith Magistrate.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh, that's fun.
I hate that.
Nice.
And then I'll pass.
Here's a Spire of Industry into a Mana Crypt. And that'll unfortunately have to be my turn since I don't have access to my commanders.
I will just play a Volcanic Island, and then we'll tap our Chrome Mox for a Birds of Paradise. Pretty much all I can do now. So I will pass the turn.
I will play a mountain, and I think I swing the monkey at the Adnos player.
And you'll hit Min Betrayal.
All right, I make a treasure. And I think that's it.
I will play this Tundra. I'm gonna play this Imperial Seal.
I do have a response to the
Granite
Imp
Mill
Seal. No, I'm oppoing you.
What the fuck? I was gonna Imp Seal for a third land.
Hilarious.
I hate you. Just kidding. I love you.
Sometimes it just happens that way.
What is that? What are you looking at? No, keep going.
I kind of want to take that though.
No.
What do you mean no? Because you got so many good cards in this deck.
Weird, isn't it?
That
Take
are
that
all.
One Ring. Take that One Ring.
I was thinking either the One Ring or part of me wants to take the spicy pick.
Don't use my spice.
Always
against
take the
me before
spicy
I can
pick.
Use my spice. Don't steal my spice.
But will it actually upset you if I do? Or you mean? No, I don't think it's actually the good thing. I think I'm gonna take the One Ring, and I can't even fucking use it because there's a Dranith. So, oh my god,
Don't hold my Granite forever.
this is true.
I'm gonna roll for Crypt. Here's a Mopal, a very sad Mopal. And that's my turn.
We're just gonna tap our Chromox for a Tinderwall. We're gonna have Opposition Agent go at Anna. The 3/2 going at you. And then I will pass the turn.
I will play a Mox Opal. I will tap 2 to cast a Mirror of the Forebears and name Dwarf. I'm sorry, I have to swing this back at you again.
Oh no! We get Mana Confluence.
Word. That's my turn.
I'm gonna play this Underground Sea. So it's like a did the thing anyways.
Yeah, you got your land drop anyway.
Right.
Aminatou.
And draw a card. And I'll put a card on top. And I'll
Mhm.
pass.
On your end step, I think I would like to flip a colorless and a blue and baby riff the Dranith to your hand. I guess we can. I was trying to hold this, but we'll play this Boseiju. I'd like to tap for 2 for Thrasios. So I will have to pass the turn.
So I can either, because the Dranith just comes back down. So I can either do a One Ring or I do a Crown. Cast the One Ring. I'm gonna activate the One Ring.
In response,
Bowmaster's me.
that is what I would like to do. So first ping will go. I think first one we're gonna keep Aminatou healthy and put her back down to 3. Second trigger, I think I'm just gonna point at your face, Scylla.
Yep, I will take it. Boop. Now I think, how much do I want to keep Aminatou alive? Doesn't matter. That scares me. That scares me
That does
so
scare
much.
me.
To have the opposition agent attack Aminatou for 3. I will pass the turn.
I am going to exile Chaos Warp to evoke a Fury. I will put 1 at Bowmaster, 2 at Oppo, and 1 at the Birds of Paradise. I'm gonna go to combat, and Anna, I'm gonna swing Ragavan.
Can I make you an offer that you don't do that?
Okay, and what's the rest of it?
What's it gonna take? I'm not gonna win in my next turn. I promise you that. I'm not gonna make a win attempt in my next turn.
Okay, I will say most of the reason I'm swinging at you is just because you're open, and I would very much enjoy a treasure.
The card that's on top of my deck, I need to be on top of my deck right now.
Wait, no, I know what this shit is. No, you want to hit her. You want to hit her. You want to hit her. It's
Don't listen to her. Don't listen
Terminus.
to her.
It's Terminus. It's a miracle card.
I have to look out for myself this time. I'm sorry, Anna. I will be swinging at you for 2.
It's
Oh,
Terminus.
dude. Oh, Terminus. Okay.
And I will cast Magda. And I will now pass.
I am going to play this Demonic Tutor. I Demonic Tutored for the saga.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna play this Dranith.
There it is.
Who could have seen that coming?
Then I'm gonna pass.
Polluted Delta. I'm gonna crack that. Yeah, I'm gonna find the Volk Island. I think I'd like to go ahead and put a Thrasios activation on the stack. I'll reveal it. It's an Otawara.
Cool.
I'll put it onto the battlefield tapped. Blocks. I think I'm going to keep my 2/2 for blocks and pass the turn.
Let's activate our One Ring. Ooh, sweet. Okay, I'll play a Marsh Flats. I'm going to crack my Tinderwall for 2 red. I'm gonna cast a Mayhem Devil. What is in everybody's graveyards? I'm gonna reanimate targeting Fury. ETB, I'll point 1 at Magda, one at Ragavan, and then the remaining 2 at the Orc Army. I am just passing the turn.
I think I'm just passing.
Anna is in drawing a fury. Is this just you? She drew fury and it's just angry.
I'm going to play black, blue, and a 1/2 for Italian. I'm gonna call 2, and then I'm gonna pass.
I think I'd like to tap my Spire for a Mana Vault, put a Thrasios activation on the stack. I will scry 1. I'm gonna put that to bottom. Reveal. It is a Mox Diamond. I'm gonna put that into my hand because we will go to put another Thrasios activation on the stack. I will reveal a Mox Amber. I will cast the Mox Amber. I pass.
Let's tap our One Ring. Play a Wooded Foothills. I think we're gonna do this Badlands. Blue and a green. I am going to Neoform, sacrificing the Fury.
Italian trigger.
Yep, I will lose 2 life. You will draw, and then I also have a Mayhem Devil trigger because I sacrificed something. And I will put 1 damage onto Italian, courtesy of my lovely girlfriend for getting me the anime version of Niv Mizzet. Did you say Niv Glizzy? Oh my god. I don't want that image in my brain.
Why are you mouthing I do?
Go to combat and have our Mayhem Devil going at Chloe for 3.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I will pass the turn.
Easily the right play. I'm gonna sacrifice 2 treasures. You get 2 Mayhem Devil triggers.
I'm gonna send them both at Thrasios. So 2.
How dare you?
2 pings of damage at Thrasios.
How in fact dare you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use those 2 mana plus these. I'm gonna cast a Karn the Great Creator.
Yo, that's icky.
How in fact fucking dare you?
So icky.
Yeah, I can't do nothing about that.
I totally can and will. I'm gonna give you an offer you can't refuse.
This will be countered, and I will get my 2 treasures that I spent on that.
Yeah,
back.
and I will. I'll also get a Niv Mizzet trigger, so I'll draw a card.
I hate you. You're the worst.
Well, with a wonderful turn, I will pass it.
I will uptick my Urza's Saga. I will tap it to float a colorless and search for a artifact. I'm going to do a big brain play here, so let me do a little bit more math before I pick my pick. And my land for turn is this Reflecting Pool. Okay, I am going to tap my Mana Vault for 3 colorless. And I'm going to play this Wishclaw Talisman. Let me use another to tap and activate it. I will give it to you, Scylla.
Oh, but you're just gonna get Aminatou and then flicker it.
I'm gonna search for a card. I'm gonna tap my Tundra for a blue and use one of my floating and cast this Gilded Drake.
Oh no.
That's hilarious.
Wow. Yeah, I have no response to the cast of Gilded Drake, unfortunately.
Well, what you
I
do
also
have is a Gilded Drake. I'll take that Niv.
I am going to attempt to Veil of Summer. It gives all of my permanents hexproof from blue. With the Niv trigger, I'm going to shoot Anna in the face. And I draw 1 card.
Do a white and 1 and touch the Spirit Realm to flicker my Wishclaw.
Yeah, Draenith has me locked out. I'll pass the turn.
And when I draw a card, this deals 1 damage to any target. So I will deal 1 damage to Anna's face. I'm gonna play a tapped Steam Vents. Cast a Spellseeker. Let's get Tainted Pact. Then I am going to go to combat. We are going to have our 5/5 flyer going at Chloe, Mayhem Devil going at Anna. I am good to pass the turn.
I'll play a Gemstone Caverns. I think I still don't have anything to do. I'm gonna pass.
I'm gonna do a blue and a white to cast the Scheming Fence.
So you're gonna turn off my One Ring.
Yes,
That's the plan.
that is my plan.
Which means I have to use it right now. I will activate the One Ring. Scheming Fence is what, a 2/2? It's a 2/3? Why has it got a butt? Yeah, I mean, I've got 4 pings, so I'll just kill Talion.
I feel like Scylla just searched for Tainted Pact, because she's gonna try to win. What is in everyone's graveyard?
Bowmaster, Rift, and Tarn.
Ragavan, Fury, and Karn.
Good Wishclaw, but like I'm not entirely sure what would stop you. Maybe like an upkeep Silence, but you still have so much crap going on over there.
What if I told you I could back you up? Would that tempt you to give me a Wishclaw?
A little bit, yeah. Pay one and tap my Wish Claw and give it to Chloe. I am gonna play this Mana Crypt. Animate Dude. I'll just stick to Italian.
All right.
I'm gonna pass after that.
Give this Wish Claw away.
I get to search for something, maybe.
Honestly, it just depends on if Scylla wins next turn.
Yeah.
Let's see about that, huh? I'd like to attempt a Wheel of Fortune.
I'm gonna, in response to the wheel, I'm going to cast this Dark Ritual.
Interesting.
And I'll have a Niv Mizzet trigger. So I will ping you in the face for 1, Chloe. So I have 3 black mana. I'm going to use 2 of it for an Orcish Bowmasters.
Oh, that is not what I was expecting to see from you.
I'll get an Italian trigger.
You will. I'll lose 2 life.
Unfortunate that you had that.
ETB, I will ping the Scheming Fence for 1, because I don't really want the wheel to resolve. Like I
kind of figured you didn't want the wheel to resolve, so that's why I played it.
Attempt to Force of Will. So I'm gonna lose my 1 life, and I'm pitching this Phyrexian Metamorph.
Cool.
To it.
I will have a response.
And I have a Niv Mizzet trigger here too, so this is gonna be in response to the Niv Mizzet trigger.
I will attempt to Swan Song.
And then I have a Niv Mizzet trigger there. So I will draw, I will ping you in the face for 1, Chloe, and then I will lose 2 life to Misstep.
I hate it here. I hate it here.
You're gonna Mind Break Trap?
Yeah.
Okay, what are you... I'll have a Niv Mizzet trigger on the Mind Break Trap as well.
Yeah, I'll just target everything in your stack, Scylla.
You're letting the wheel resolve?
Yeah.
So I'll draw.
I love it.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So the Mind Break Trap exiles all of my stuff. The wheel on the stack. I'm passing on the Wheel of Fortune.
Okay. It's unfortunate that you're gonna kill me though.
So we've got 7 Niv triggers, and then there are 21 Orcish Bowmasters triggers.
Correct.
I am going to send like 20 damage at Chloe.
Unfortunate that I die.
And then the remaining 8 I'm going to use to kill Dranith and the Scheming Fence. Draw for turn. Anna, I will ping you in the face for 1. I will activate my One Ring to draw 5 cards. 5 damage to Anna's face. Weirdly enough, I still don't technically have it now. I like there's still a there's a bit of a risk. Like I have to take a risk to do it, and knowing me and Anna, I'm gonna gamble.
Let's go.
Which will trigger Niv Mizzet. I'll ping you for 1, Anna, and I'll draw a card. I'm actually so scared because she's gonna snipe it out of all of this. And then, oh, you're coming to pick Demonic Consultation. Was not it. This Underworld Breach. I do have Lion's Eye Diamond, and I drew the Brain Freeze as off my Niv draw. I mean, I don't think I even really need to. I think I can just crack the Lion's Eye Diamond, and then I have Thoracle Consult or Thoracle Tainted Pact in my yard, which I think I have a big enough graveyard to be able to.
I am gonna play this Plains and this Mana Crypt, and then I am gonna pass.
Then we'll go Polluted Delta. We'll crack that for a Tropical Island. Yeah, Tropical Island, and we'll use that to play a Birds of Paradise and pass.
I'm just playing this Command Tower, and I'm passing.
I'm gonna play this Badlands as my land for turn, and then I'm going to pass my turn as well.
In your instep, Eliana,
Yes.
I am gonna pay 3 for this Even Mind Sensor.
Sounds good.
I'll play a Plains. I'll play this Aether Vial, and I will pass.
I'm going to play a Sylvan Library and pass the turn.
I'll play a Tropical Island. Norn comes down next turn if you have another land. I think the right move is to tap for a red and 1 for a Dockside. I think it's just 3. We're just gonna pass the turn there. I'll get my treasure token, but I will pass.
I'm gonna go ahead and tap 2 and cast a Phantasmal Image as a copy of Dockside Extortionist. 6, right?
Yeah, I'm not cracking my treasures. So.
Cool. You know what? Let's just cast Crom. Let's go ahead and move to Crownbat after casting Crown with all those treasures. I'm going to move to combat, and I'm going to send 4 in the air at Anna. And then I will pass my turn.
I'll play this Cavern of Souls. I will name Phyrexians. 4 more and cast Elishnorn.
Elishnorn.
And then I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. We'll draw 2 more cards from Sylvan Library. I am gonna pay 8 and feel great.
Oof. Love it.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to shock in this Hollowed Fountain.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think we might as well just throw you down now. It's gonna be the One Ring, and I'll pass the turn.
That's not another land, so I'll play my fetch, but I think right now we're gonna use 2 of the treasures. I'm gonna join the One Ring party.
Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah. Crack the Verdant. I'm good. I am just passing the turn there.
I'm going to Chain of Vapor the Elishnorn back to Anna's hand.
I will respond.
Indeed.
I will exile this Rebuff the Wicked, because I wish I had mana to cast it right now.
Okay.
And play this Solitude. ETB, I will target Crom and Scylla's, dockside.
Okay. I will respond to that. I'll use the 2 mana I have floating there. Play this Snap. I'll just go ahead and return Crom to my hand, I think. Go ahead and pass my turn at that juncture.
And I suppose I will just pay a white and 4 and cast Elishnorn from my hand. Then I will go to combat and send my Mind Sensor at Eliana in retribution. And after that, I will pass.
Alright, end of your turn. Boop! We're gonna draw a card with the One Ring. And then we'll draw 3 cards from Sylvan Library. And then, let's see. I will put 2 back. We'll put them in that order. Bit of an awkward situation.
Yeah.
Alright, we are just going to shock in the Stomping Ground and pass the turn.
I'm gonna keep copying you and activate my One Ring. Oh, let's go. Forbidden Orchard. Nice. And I think we're gonna activate our One Ring again. 3. I'm going to give... I don't want to give Anna a spirit, but I feel like...
You should definitely not give me a spirit.
Yeah, I'm like, I know the 2 of you have uses for it, and I don't think Anna has a use for it other than being a 1/1. Yeah. So, I think I'm going to give Anna the spirit.
Seems like the safest choice.
Yeah.
Probably.
And I'm going to cast this Phyrexian Metamorph, losing 2 life. Sweet. Can I borrow a copy of Elishnorn? No. What? No, not that Elishnorn. The one that's on your field. We have too many Elishnorns in our home currently, and
Hold on, I know which one to pick.
and I will just be passing the turn there.
I'm gonna play Cavern of Souls. I will go ahead and name Human. We're gonna go ahead and cast Temna. Move to combat. Sage, I'm gonna attack you with my Phantasmal Dockside. I'm gonna go to post-combat main, and I will pay 1 life to draw 1 card.
I think I will go to combat. I'll send my Mind Sensor at Scylla and my Elishnorn at Eliana. And then I'll pass.
Alright. End of turn. Boop. Untap. Upkeep, lose 2. And draw 3. Alright, I'm gonna play a City of Brass. And I will City of Pass.
Okay. Untap. Lose my 2 life. Alrighty. Yeah. Let's activate the One Ring.
Why not?
Drawn
Everybody's doing it.
Everyone's doing it.
All the kids.
All the kids are activating the One Ring. Here's where I put my One Ring.
I'll play this Ancient Tomb. Anna, you can have another spirit. I would like to cast Massacre Girl, Known Killer. We're gonna go to combat. Make the Norns kiss. Well, mine will Mine wins out because it has Wither.
Oh, true.
Yeah. But that is why I'm gonna send it at you, Anna.
I'm gonna tap my Aether Vial. A Eldrazi Displacer will enter the battlefield, who will then flicker your Elishnorn.
Yeah, I think we are just going to our end step. 8, 9, so I gotta discard 2. I'm gonna discard this Ragavan and this Neoform.
Cavern of Souls mana, an uncounterable Delny Streetwise Lookout. My murders at Karlov Manor spice card to include. I'll send my Phantasmal Dockside at Sage again, and I will send Temna unblockably at Priscilla.
True. I am thinking if I actually do want to block. I will block with the Birds of Paradise, and before damage, I'll tap it for a blue, and I will Pongify the Aven Mind Sensor.
I will go ahead and pass my turn at that juncture.
In your end step, I'm just gonna crack my
Yeah.
Catacombs.
Sounds good.
Like, I don't know what Anna might have, but
Yeah, do it now.
I
yeah.
have one card. That's right, I don't get ETBs because Scylla's a monster. I will use my Eldrazi Displacer and tap Massacre Girl. And then I will go to combat. I will send a 3/3 monkey,
Timna's tapped, right? There we go.
a 4/7 Elishnorn, 2/1/1 Spirits, and a 3/3 Eldrazi Displacer. I'll let you, Scylla.
You know, you could just ask me to not have a Norn anymore.
And if I thought you would just be like, yeah, I'll pick something other than Elishnorn, sure. Then yeah, I would have asked, but you would have been like, no.
At the end of your turn, I will Enlighten Tutor. Underworld Breach.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Then we'll do a quick shuffle, and then we'll tap our one ring to draw 3 cards. Underworld Breach. I'm going to play this Misty Rainforest as my land for turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go ahead and crack my Misty Rainforest.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I should do something in response.
Okay.
Scylla, I can destroy the Underworld Breach if you choose something other than Elishnorn if I flicker your thingy, your Metamorph.
That sounds like a deal to me.
If nobody else has anything to stop the impending doom of Underworld Breach.
I might have something, but it is not currently useful. It may be useful later in the turn.
Like 3 spells from now kind of thing?
Yeah, like 3 spells from now kind of thing.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, then I will not have an Elishnorn.
Okay, I will flicker your Elishnorn with my Eldrazi Displacer. I am going to tap my Aether Vial, and then I will bring in a Lauren of the Third Path, whose ETB is I can destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment. ETB, I will target Underworld Breach and Scylla's artifact Timna the Weaver.
My Breach will get destroyed.
Sweet. And so will my Metamorph.
So I'm sure Scylla's going to pull some shenanigans and win now.
I will play an Esper Sentinel. Pass the turn.
I will activate my One Ring.
In response,
Yeah.
I would like to flash in this Fairy Mastermind.
Ooh, nice.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Very cool. I'm gonna cast a Jeweled Lotus, which Sage may draw for. And if the Jeweled Lotus is good, I'm gonna crack that for some green mana, 1 black. We're gonna cast Rayhan. Yeah. I'll cast a Chrome Mox. And if that's good, we are going to imprint an Abrupt Decay. Oh, it can't. It doesn't do anything because of Norn. So that does nothing. Right.
I didn't even think about that.
Imprint is an ETB. Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna exile this Elvish Spirit Guide for a green for a Tinderwall. I would like to cast this Mnemonic Betrayal.
That's a problem.
That is certainly a problem.
That is both a problem and Scylla's third spell.
It truly is.
It's like my 5th spell, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast I'm gonna put a Mind Break Trap on the stack.
Nice. I will show a Fierce Guardianship for the Mind Break Trap.
I will tap the One Ring. Oh man, why do I only have 1 mana up? I will pass priority on Mnemonic Betrayal.
I'm gonna crack this Tinder Wall for 2 red to cast Sage's Underworld Breach. And then,
In response,
Yep.
Spell Snare.
What the heck? To cast a Tainted Pact in response to the spell snare. Seeker. Yeah. I'll skip Pact of Negation. And I will cast Pact on the spell snare. And then there's the Breach on the stack.
I pass on that.
Good on Breach.
Well,
Sweet.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah, if you got it, you got it.
So I think I still just have to like try to
Yeah.
do something right now, and I think just with how many I have left, I'm gonna crack my treasure for a black mana and cast a Consult as well.
Ooh, okay. I'm passing priority on Consult for what it's worth.
And this will probably kill me.
no, I will pull the trigger on this Metal Misstep.
Oh yeah. You've also got the Mind Break Trap in my yard that you can cast.
That's
now.
true. I'm gonna do the Mind Break Trap because that's from the Mnemonic Betrayal. So
yeah.
Okay, now that is the end of the world. That's unfortunate.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Ooh.
That's rough. That is rough.
Oh my god. Is it? Please don't be the last card in my deck. Where is my Lion's Eye Diamond? Oh my, there it is. I have 4 cards left in my library.
Oh my god, the Hail Mary Consult. Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, I had no more mana, so I'm gonna not attack because Anna can just flicker my stuff anyway. But I'm not gonna attack. We'll just go to my end step, and
I think Anna currently has the mana to flicker stuff.
On her turn, like I
Yeah.
just mean like she'll just be able to
Yeah.
potentially do it. The Breach will get sacrificed, and all of y'all's graveyards will
Return to the
back.
graveyard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move to combat. So we will go ahead and send let's just go ahead and send Temna and Delny to say hey to Scylla. Go ahead and cast this Mana Crypt. Cavern, I'm going to cast Diabolic Intent, sacrificing Phantasmal Dockside as an additional casting cost. I think at that point, I'm actually good to pass my turn.
I am gonna untap. I'm real suspicious though. It's my turn to do a short thinky. I didn't think I was gonna. So I am gonna tap my Aether Vial. I'm not doing anything too crazy with it. I'm just playing this Recruiter of the Guard. I'm gonna get Benny Braggs
Oh, nice. I like that card.
and Charismatic Conqueror. So then I am gonna pay 2 for Charismatic Conqueror. And then I am gonna go to combat. Can't get through on Scylla. Can't get through on Sage. But I will send some friends to Eliana. And then I will pass.
First things first, we're going to spend 2 mana and cast Snap targeting Elishnorn.
It's not great with me. That probably means you're gonna try to go throw in here.
I imagine so.
Accurate.
I'm gonna pay 1 and cast this Galadriel's Dismissal to phase out Elishnorn.
In response, I will cast Path to Exile and target Elishnorn. I'll play this Windswept Heath as my land for turn. I'll go ahead and crack my Windswept Heath. We'll tap the City of Brass, take a damage, and I'll cast Gamble. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8.
What?
That was on 4. Eldritch Evolution into the yard.
Oh, that was totally it.
And as you might imagine, here is a Dockside.
That is a Dockside Extortionist. truly, of all the dock sides, that is one of them.
I've got 2 artifacts.
1 from me.
2 from me as well.
We'll play Geist Wave targeting Dockside Extortionist. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. If you control that permanent, draw a card. Alright, spend 2 treasures. Cast Dockside. We'll get another 5, which will put us up to 7. I will spend 3 mana for Savin's Reclamation targeting Underworld Breach.
Well, sure. I guess I should try and do something. I don't think it's going to matter, but I'm going to try and do something. I'm going to pull a Scylla, and I'm going to Demonic Consultation.
Would you like to pay 1?
I would. I've got 1 colorless floating now. I'm going to name Fierce Guardianship. Wooded Foothills, Watery Grave, Dauntless Dismantler, Fierce Guardianship. There we go.
Okay, I'm going to spend 3 mana on an Intuition targeting Scylla. So in my pile,
Yep.
I have for your consideration
Okay.
Force of Will, Pact of Negation, and Noxious Revival.
I mean, either
Okay.
way, I think that it doesn't cost them almost any resources at all. I think no matter what I choose. So I'd rather.
Oh yeah, no, it's a well-crafted pile for sure.
Let's bank on a blue card. I'll give you that Force of Will. Let's see.
All right. Force of Fierce Guardianship on the stack.
Indeed.
We will do Force of Will pitching Wargate.
Sounds good.
Holy shit.
All right.
Oh my god, we have
What do we
an
got?
Underworld Breach.
Yep. We made
We
you
have
work
an
for
Underworld
it.
Breach. You had to work for it, but you got it. You got that shit.
And we have 1 mana.
Yep.
So we are going to spend our 1 mana and we're going to cast Gamble. Now, where are you? There you are. Okay, that will give us 5 cards in hand. We'll roll a d6. Or it's Brain Freeze.
Nice.
I'm going to go ahead and cast Lion's Eye Diamond.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Would you like it to be tapped?
I will. I'll take a tapped LED. We'll crack this for 3 blue, and then we'll go ahead and use 2 of that to cast Brain Freeze. And we'll do a Brain Freeze thing.
I think Elle and I literally have I have 4 cards left in my deck, so
So I've got cards in my hand, but I only have 10 cards left in my deck, so I'm not I don't really have anything to do right now.
I have a lot to mill.
So we could do this for a while,
I
and then
think
I'll
you
pay
got it.
4 mana, and I will make you all draw a card with Fairy Mastermind.
that'll do it.
Brilliant. I love it.
We're
That's
gonna
horrifying.
pregame a Gemstone Caverns. I will ditch this Gemstone Mine.
Nice.
I will play a Homeward Path into a Lotus Petal, crack it for a Rite of Flame to cast Magda,
Hell yeah.
and then I will pass my turn.
Let's do Blood Crypt as land. I'll go ahead and pay 2. We will cast Rograhk for 0, and then I would like to cast Diabolic Intent.
Hell
I
yeah.
will sack Rograhk and go get something. Cool. I can just pass while I do that.
Cool. Let's see if I get ultra punished. Yeah, I did. That sucks. I'm gonna take no game actions and pass the turn.
Well, I've been there. I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna play this Marsh Flats. I am gonna crack my Marsh Flats and search for, let's say, a Tundra. I'm gonna tap that Tundra for an Esper Sentinel. And then I'm gonna play this Lotus Petal. And then I'm gonna play this Jeweled Lotus. And then I'm gonna crack those for Kaidel.
Damn, nice.
And then I will pass.
I am so good at this game. I'll play a mountain. I'll go to combat and I will swing Magda at you, Mitch. I will make a treasure to cast a Bloodline Pretender, and I will pass.
Alright, I feel pretty good about this. We're gonna do a Mana Confluence. Let's tap that, pay a life for a blue, tap Gemstone for another blue, cast the Oracle.
Yep. I
Oh,
pass
that's
on,
cool.
I pass on Fossil Oracle.
The Oracle on the stack, I would like to tap for a black and Demonic Consultation.
Do you have a
I have an Esper Sentinel trigger. I'm gonna draw.
So I will mental misstep the consult.
Ooh! Oh,
Huge.
ow! Huge.
I'll have an Esper Sentinel trigger on you too. You can...
Yeah, I don't have anything to say about that, unfortunately. What does Thoracle actually do? And I'll pass with this cool little merfolk hanging out.
Oh, it's not a land, but it's a playable card. Exile an Elvish Spirit Guide for an Ignoble Hierarch. I think I am just gonna pass there.
I'm gonna untap and draw. I'm gonna play the Scalding Tarn. I'm going to search my library for an Underground Sea. Then I'm gonna tap for a black, a white, and a colorless, and play Timna. I'm gonna swing my Esper Sentinel at Scylla. Main 2, I will lose a life and draw a card, and then I'll pass.
I am going to go to combat. I will swing Magda at you, Scylla, and I will swing the Bloodline Pretender at you again, Mitch. On attacks, I make 2 treasures, and I'll pass.
Huh. What do I do now? Alright. I am going to tap Blood Crypt for a mana vault. I think that's it for me. I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Yo, this sucks. Nah, I'm just gonna pass.
I will untap and draw. My land for turn will be the Savannah. I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna send my Esper Sentinel at Scylla and Timna at Quinn. I will gain 2, but then in my second main, I will spend 2 life and draw 2 cards with Timna.
Funny thing for me, like, if I hit a land, I'm cooking. I got a sick hand. I got a sick hand that can do things, but I need a blue mana source, so...
I'm gonna tap Kaidel. I'll make 3 colorless because I've drawn 3 cards this turn. I'm gonna use 1 for a mana vault, and I'm gonna play an Eladramari's Call.
I'm sorry, is that Psychosis Crawler?
Is that a Psychosis Crawler?
It is. I'm gonna use my 2 floating and 3 from my vault, and I'll cast the Psychosis Crawler. Then I will end my turn. I will have to discard 1 card. This Cavern of Souls.
I will play a Mox Opal. Then I will tap Mox Opal, tap these 2, sacrifice a treasure, and play Roaming Throne.
Horrifying.
I will respond with a Force of Will, exiling a Gilded Drake from my hand.
I will Deflecting Swat that to target itself.
I will respond to that with a Flusterstorm.
Let's go! Magic Battle!
I don't have anything to say to that.
Hell yeah.
I will now go to combat. Do my same... No, not my same attacks as last turn. I will still swing the Bloodline Pretender at you, Mitch, but I will swing Magda at you, Anna.
I do have a 7/7 Psychosis Crawler.
Oh, that is a good point. Never mind. I will do the same attacks that I did last turn.
Yeah, like,
That's
I'll
cool.
take the 2. That is totally cool.
That makes me 2 more treasures, and I will pass.
That Blood Crypt for red, I would like to strike it rich. Just create a treasure token. Alright, I think I just pass. Yeah, I pass. Sorry.
Full disclosure, I have a Vamp Tutor I've been sitting on this whole time, but I'm like, I don't want to use it to get a land. I want to greed. I've just been greeding like crazy. But you know what? We're going to keep doing it.
Believe in the heart of your cards.
I'm going to greed for it. Okay. Draw for turn. I probably should have done it, but this is not... This is not horrible. We're just going to pass the turn again.
I will draw. You'll each lose a life. We'll play this Polluted Delta. I should have left one in my vault. I'm going to crack the Polluted Delta and search for a land. Then I will tap the scrubland I just searched for this Reanimate. Well, it's a graveyard, and I'm going to target the Roaming Throne.
I figured. I don't have anything I can do about that, which is really unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't have a response.
Same. I got nothing. Shit.
Here's your Roaming Throne. Have fun.
So as it enters the battlefield, I will choose humans. Then I will go to combat. I will some stuff over. I'll send Timna at Scylla, my Esper Sentinel at Quinn, and my Psychosis Crawler at Mitch. Yeah, we'll gain 2 from lifelink from Timna. I'll go to my second man. I got 2 attacks in, so I'll lose 2 and draw 2. With Roaming Throne, that'll double, so I'll lose another 2 and draw another 2. I will play this Mox Diamond. discarding an ancient tomb. I'll tap Kaidel for 5 colorless, and I will cast this Eternal Witness. Since it's a human, I will get to.
I was just thinking that. That's
reanimate.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, what did you get? Reanimate and what else?
Reanimate and Force of Will.
Okay.
I use the black and 2 of my floating colorless. I will cast this Opposition Agent.
Sure.
My life is so pain. I guess in response, now I do have to Vamp Tutor, but yeah, I mean, I guess I will do the Vamp Tutor in response to the Oppo.
Double Esper trigger.
Draw your cards. I can't pay, so
You'll each lose 2. I am gonna move to my end step. A remaining colorless will fizzle. I will discard a Path to Exile, a Neoform, a Orcish Bowmasters, and a Verdant Catacombs. And I will pass.
I will play this mountain. And I will activate Homeward Path's ability. If I'm right, that gives me back my roaming throne.
Get it back.
Yeah, you get it back. That's terrifying.
We'll go to combat and swing Bloodline Pretender and Magda at Mitch to make 2 more treasures. And that's going to be it, because I am just smart enough to remember that Oppo is not good to it's not good to activate Magda while it's on the field.
Oh yeah.
So I am gonna pass.
I'm going to tap Mana Vault for 3. 2 of the colorless and the black. I would like to cast Yawgmoth's Will.
I will have an Esper Sentinel trigger.
You get it.
All of my opponents will lose 1 life.
I have no.
Is Yogg's Will?
I have no
good?
response.
I don't have a response.
I would like to Swan Song that.
Could you not? Yeah, alright, I pass.
Oh, okay. Untap. I'm gonna play the command tower off the top that I tutored for. We finally hit that land. Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna cast a Mana Crypt that I've been sitting on for forever. Anna, you can draw. Tap Ignoble Hierarch for 1 black mana to cast this Reanimate, targeting the Orcish Bowmasters in Anna's yard.
I'm gonna exile a Mystical Tutor from my hand and cast a Force of Will.
I will give you a bird. As soon as you got rid of it, like, I've been sitting on this Reanimate. This whole time, I literally was like, if I draw a land, I will get to Vamp Tutor for my piece of Thoracle or Consult, and then just reanimate Mitch's back. Like, this entire time, I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pull out the win somehow with this. I'm still just gonna get beat to death probably, but so I have an ETB. I'm gonna shoot. Yeah, I'll shoot the Esper Sentinel, because then I can shoot the Ewit. That is all.
You've got blockers.
That's all I got, because I can't attack. So I will pass.
I will draw. You'll each lose a life. My land for turn, I'll shock in this Hollowed Fountain. I am gonna tap Kaidel for 1, and then Mox Diamond for a green, and Savannah for a green, and cast this Eldritch Evolution. As an additional cost, I will sacrifice Eternal Witness.
I don't have anything.
Yeah, I got nothing.
I don't have anything. So
I had the backup to set up the orc, and that was kind of it. Like, I was just like,
yeah,
this at least stops her a little bit from doing card draw stuff. But Children, what the fuck?
Oh god,
that's also a choice.
So you just pivoted into fine. I guess we just burn. Like,
I will go to combat. I'll send Psychosis Crawler at Quinn. The Oppo at Scylla. So I will gain 2 life, but in second main I will 2 life, draw 2 card.
And then I have 2 Bowmaster's triggers.
Yeah.
The 2 going at Timna.
Okay. Timna goes back to the command zone. I will also, for a white and 1, play the Strana. And from there I will pass.
Draw and lose 2. Scary. I'm gonna play a Mutavault as my land for turn. I will tap 5, sacrifice 3 treasures to cast an Utvara Hellkite, and now I'll pass.
Not really. I'll pass.
Take my 3 for my crypt, and then I will draw, and I will take my 2. Yeah, I think I just have to pass. Like, yeah, I can't really use the cards in my hand without, like...
Losing 1 to my vault, and drawing. Each opponent will lose a life.
I have a culling ritual in my hand, but if I culling it right now, like, it literally does nothing but give Anna the game, like, 100%. So That's why I'm like I can't do anything with the black mana. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna shock in Watery Grave. I will try this way. I will pay a black and cast Reanimate.
I have no cards in my hand.
I will target Mitch's Thoracle.
Yeah, you got it.
yep, I got nothing.
Dang.
ETB on the stack, I'll Tainted Pact.